Not all supplements are about muscle. I bodybuild in Japan with these supplements, and here's why you might need some of these too.
I'm not a doctor, just a bodybuilder who made mistakes, some nearly life-threatening, and had to figure out what actually works for me. First and foremost, creatine. This is one of the most studied and safest supplements in the bodybuilding world.
It's good for lifters, athletes, older adults, or anyone wanting better strength, energy, or cognitive support. It's also especially helpful if you follow a plant-based diet, which naturally has lower creatine levels. But you don't need it if you don't exercise regularly, are only focused on endurance sports, have a high red meat intake, or are already satisfied with your performance or physique. Up next, omega-3s, a type of essential fat that your body can't make, so you need to get them from food or supplements. One source is fish oil, and the two most important omega-3s in it are EPA and DHA. This is good for people who don't eat fatty fish 2 to 3 times a week, and I'm guilty of this as well, even in Japan. And also anyone with joint pain, dry skin, or brain fog. It's optional though if your diet already includes oily fish, you don't struggle with inflammation, or have more short-term goals, as omega-3s are more about long-term heart, brain, and joint health than instant performance boosts. Number 3, vitamin D. A lot of supplements have come and gone in my routine, but this one has always stayed. Why? Because it's good for people who work indoors, live in colder climates, or have darker skin, like me, which means less vitamin D synthesis. It's also good if your blood work shows low levels or you feel constant fatigue. However, if you do get daily sun exposure, 20 plus minutes daily on bare skin, or live in tropical or equatorial areas, or eat fortified foods like milk, cereal, or orange juice, then vitamin D can be optional. Number 4, zinc and magnesium. This is good for those with high stress, poor sleep, or heavy training schedules. It helps athletes, people on restrictive diets, or those with digestive issues or nutrient deficiencies. It can be optional if you're not under high stress or training intensely, or if your diet is already rich in nuts, seeds, leafy greens, legumes, whole grains, and meat.
Number 5, daily probiotics. This is good for anyone with digestive issues, skin problems, frequent illnesses, fatigue, or post-antibiotic recovery. It's optional if you don't experience any bloating, constipation, irregular bowel movements, or food intolerances, and you consistently eat things like natto, kimchi, or yogurt. And although I do eat these foods because of my history of major illness and high doses of antibiotics, I do still take probiotics for extra support.
Last but not least, hair, skin, and nails supplement. And this one is very specific to me and my history of experiencing major hair loss in the past half year due to some very traumatic and stressful experiences. It's good for anyone dealing with brittle nails, aging skin, or hair shedding due to stress, dieting, illness, or nutrient depletion. But if your issues aren't related to nutritional deficiencies and you're already getting enough protein, biotin, and collagen, it's not necessary. Supplements aren't magic and whole foods always come first, but when life gets busy, the right ones can help fill the gaps. Save this for later and let me know the supplements that you swear by in the comments.